Hi, this is Shanker and wishing everybody a happy Holi today. Uh, Today video I'm going to make about certain combinations which you should be careful about, and certain dashas and antardashas we should be very careful about. So this is the video today, and and when I say to be careful about, it doesn't mean that it is going to be bad or negative, because each planet has its negative and positivity which is there. One the most negative combination which I've ever seen, and which I think does the worst for a person, is the conjunction of Saturn with Sun. I'm talking about conjunction, I'm not talking about opposition. Opposition is also bad, but conjunction of Saturn and Sun. And here also there is a caveat which I like to put is that the degrees of Saturn should be lower than the degrees of Sun. That is, Sun should be ahead of Saturn. Then it actually spoils Sun. Saturn creates problem for Sun, and Sun is you, your soul. And when your soul becomes bad, a lot of things become bad. Sun is a very important karak of yourself. Sun is a very important karak for your children, the karmas which you are born with. I mean, what is the good karmas you are born with is governed by Sun. Sun is all about strategy. Sun is all about vitality. Sun is all about authority. So Saturn and Sun together will create problems. But remember this, it will create problems till the age of 36. Also, I want to get another concept here into the system is live and non-live things. Now, Sun would be bad for basically non-live things. It could be bad for your health. It could be bad for you getting money. If you're a businessman, getting money from public. It would be bad for maybe politics. It could be bad for a lot of things like this. But here, Saturn has got control over Sun, because my theory says the planet which is of lower degree has greater power because it is approaching Sun. Sun has crossed Saturn and Saturn is approaching Sun. So it may also, Saturn and Sun together may give you a government job. It's possible that you may get a government job, a person may get a government job, but the government job will not be of a high position unless until there is an exalted Jupiter and there's other combinations there. So it spoils the live aspects of Sun. The live aspects of Sun are you yourself, you as a person, your karmas, because when you're born, when you have got negative impressions, born with negative karmas, you will do negative things will happen to you. So that is what it also says. It also, to a very great extent, spoils children, the general happiness of children. So whenever Saturn and Sun are together, it will spoil the general happiness of children. There will be a delay in childbirth. There could be issues with children. The general life of the children may not be good. So that is what Saturn and Sun together does. So it actually finishes in you the execution capability which you have. Sun is a king which plans and also doesn't execute. But when Saturn and Sun are together, it reduces the capability of you to execute your ideas. You don't have the power, you don't have the capacity, you will lack. Is not the right word. You will lack in the capacity of doing things, executing things. So once you are not able to execute things, a person generally does not succeed. So that is what Saturn and Sun does. Saturn and Sun also has another connotation. It will also give a very tough life to your father, and you may rise only after the death of your father. I mean, that is another thing which I have seen in most of the horoscopes, which also I want to corroborate. But Saturn and Sun together, I feel anywhere in the horoscope, and whenever Saturn is of lower degree of the Sun, the Saturn has to be of a lower degree of the Sun, then it creates a lot of problems, as I have explained you. And for issues, the most important thing you should always say, it will spoil your vitality, it will spoil your execution capability. And when your execution capability is spoiled, a person can never rise very high in life. You may get a government job, it's not that everything end of all happens. It's not there. But you as an executor will be not good. So that is what Saturn and Sun does. So, and I consider that to be a very, very, very bad combination. But it's only, I'm talking about conjunction, not opposition. So this is what I'd like to tell about Saturn and Sun conjunction. And then you can predict yourself on various other aspects which are there. In terms of various other aspects of Sun. Vice versa, if Saturn is ahead and Sun is bad, Sun is at the back of it. Sun is lower degrees and Saturn is of higher degrees. Then Sun is the father. The father does not actually, at the end of the day, he has a kind of likening for the Sun. At the end of the day, he's a father. So when Saturn is ahead and Sun is behind it, it will create problems in your profession. It will create problems in your getting gains if you're a businessman. It will create problems in your partnership, business partnership. It will also create problems in your married life. These are the things which will get immediately affected when Saturn is of higher degrees and Sun is of lower degrees. So you have to understand that how the planets play. It's not the same results would happen when Saturn is when Sun is behind Saturn. Then it will affect profession, gains, to some extent happiness from children, delay, frustration. You will not be a person who would follow order and discipline. You will not be a person who would like structure. Some extent not following norms. So those kinds of things will be there. And if Mars is not positive, with this combination also, if Mars is negative, then you could be a person who may not follow the rule of the land. So that is how you have to see the Saturn and Sun combination in conjunction with various other planets. But this is, mota, ye aapko, so this is what will happen in a nutshell. But this is how you have to see this combination of Saturn and Sun. Thanks and bye for now. This is from my experience of astrology after seeing a lot of horoscopes. Thank you very much. Have a great year. Wish you a happy Holi. Thanks.